Say hello. Or not. Anyway, this is Kisses, one of the three cats we got running around here. So anyway, what I got done over the weekend on the Datsun, had to fabricate a whole new patch panel. I fixed this once. This was one of the pieces I fixed years and years ago, but I redid it because turns out the backside of it was still rusted out because I didn't cut it out properly. I was only like 20. Didn't really know what I was doing then. So got this one in place, got the toe board in place, and got the rocker panel fitted in place with screws. This is basically its final location. But what I found out is this fold right here is not a real crisp line, and because of that, there's a bigger gap than I would like. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad on the camera, but it's pretty big. It's like well over 1/4 of an inch gap that I don't like. So I'm gonna have to try to take this off and like pinch the top and the bottom to hopefully give this more of a crease so that the gap won't be as noticeable. So that will hopefully work, and once that's to my liking, then I'll go ahead and drill out for plug welds on the bottom and the top. And so it fits. It lines up and fits pretty good. I just don't like this lip or seam is not quite to my liking. I got the rear seat mount tacked in place, and that took some fitting, but it's more or less lined up, and with the adjustment slots for seat mounting, it should be just fine. This inner door sill piece, I'm gonna have to trim that, weld that in place. One thing, the two patch panels, being from different manufacturers and being both aftermarket, neither of them are exactly OEM, and there's a nice gap there that I'm gonna have to address, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem to take care of that. So that's what's going on there. Next step, of course, is to finish the front of the floor. Form the metal, bend it, and form it. And I kept running into problems putting in the toe board because I had to use 035 wire instead of 030, which I normally use on the thinner stuff. And I kept burning through, and so I'm gonna have to swap out to the thinner wire and go over all that again, and then I can clean it up and seam seal it. And still need to make a patch for back here to weld that in. I have one that goes right there for that side. I made that patch. That works perfect, but I still need to do the rest of it. And then after it's all welded in and seam sealed and sound deadened with some kind of sound deadening, then I will do the other side. But that's where I am on it right now, and it's coming along. It's coming along. So that's that. Say goodbye, Kisses. There.